Hi guys, welcome back to Origami Twist. My name's Jen and today is day 23 of the Daily December Challenge. That's right, I'm doing 31 videos in 31 days. Now today's video is super fun. It was one that was actually requested by a viewer and it posed some challenges because typically when I'm creating something and designing something, I'm not having to do curves in origami, paper folding, and other paper crafts. Curves are not usually part of the deal. But the request was for a cylindrical box, which is all about curves. So I hope you enjoy this. I have managed to make it work. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you give it a try. So here is a cylindrical box. Now, if you are the person that requested this, please let me know if this is what you were thinking. If it wasn't, I'm happy to make another video after the Daily December videos, you know, with a modified design, if this is not the one that you were thinking, that you had in your mind. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and yeah, let's get to the tutorial. Okay, first things first is you need a large rectangle size 10 inches by 4 1/2 inches. So you cut it down to 10 inches by 4 1/2 inches. You then use your scoring blade 1/2 of an inch in and score. And 7/8 of an inch in, you're actually just going to draw a line. This is a guide mark. I would suggest using a pencil because you'll probably want to erase it afterwards. For the top sides, you are going to need a piece that is 10 1/8 inch long and then 1 1/2 inches wide. You're then going to score at the 1 inch mark and score along it, and then create a guide mark at 3/4 of an inch, again with a pencil so that you can erase it. As you can see, I've already done most of this, but you're going to want to pull out a pair of scissors and every centimeter or so create a notch that meets at that score line. I do suggest folding the paper along the score line before cutting the notches. It's just easier to fold one long strip than it is to fold a lot of little strips, but it doesn't matter too much. And cut in. And you're going to do the same on both of these up to the score marks. You're then going to apply some glue. I'm using tacky glue along the edge of that tab right up to the guide mark. And bring it around and create a ring exactly at the guide mark, and so that this top bit is in line really well. You want this to be neat, as this is the outside of the top of your box. If it's not sticking immediately, that's okay. Just pop a couple of paper clips on there in the meantime and set it aside while you do the other one. Now again, using that guide mark, just apply some glue on that rectangle, just up to it, not over it, and definitely use glue that is clear. I don't recommend double-sided tape for this one because I find that glue just sticks easier, and you'll find it tries to come apart if you do, unless you've got that super sticky stuff. Okay, so then you're just going to glue and create a cylinder, and pressing that really well. Definitely pop a couple of paper clips on the outsides of it, one up here and one down at the bottom. I'll use a clip there, and then hold this middle section just until the glue has definitely set. It doesn't have to be totally dry. You can also press it against the table if you need to. You want it to be completely set. And this is so that it doesn't pull up after you've finished your box. That would be terrible if the sides tried to come off your box after you were using it. Alright, once it has set, you're going to fold all of those tabbies in. You want the tabs to be sticking up slightly and not totally inside, because when you go to put the circle in the top, they won't stick. And then apply the glue either to your 3-inch circles. So I have 4 3-inch circles, 2 in light pink and 2 in dark pink, 2 for the bottom and 2 for the top. I'm going to put glue all the way around the edges here, or you could also apply it to the tabs instead. Totally up to you. And then we're going to put them together, keeping in mind that this paper, or this cardstock, doesn't want to be circular. It's going to be whatever blobby shape it can make itself. So you're going to need to work it into place by putting your hand inside the circle and then pushing against the top until it matches. It is the right dimensions to match the circle. You just have to be really, really, really gentle and press against those tabs. If you need to, take a pencil and push, don't push too hard. Push against it on the inside against the table. And then just keep pressing until it's into place. You can always trim off any pieces on the outside if you need to. But I find that just taking my time, pressing down each of the tabs until they're set is the best way to go with this one. And using very sticky glue as well. While that's drying, let's do the top. So again, gluing around the edges of that pink circle. You don't have to be too neat about it because you won't end up seeing it. We're putting a liner on the inside. So be generous about the glue, but not too much, and just apply it all the way around. Okay, so again, same thing you did on the bottom. You want to line up that circle, just being very neat about it and going all the way around it, pressing it into place until it is just about set, so that everything is nice and neat. And as you can see, this can get a little bit messy, so make sure you have a surface that you can get a little bit of glue on, craft mat, something like that. There we go. And then, all right, when you're finished with both pieces, apply your center circle. Test it to make sure it fits, but it should do pretty well. 3-inch, and then we'll use a 3-inch circle on the inside of the bottom one. The dimensions of the body's circle are a little bit smaller, so you may find this is a slightly tighter fit. You can trim it first if you need to. So again, I'm using my tacky glue bottle to push that down. You can do the same at the top. There you go. When it's all dry, it should fit perfectly on top, and just trim any bits if you need to, but there you go. One cylinder box. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you make one, and have a great day, guys. Thank you so much. See ya.